there was a coat last year in around September that debuted. It was ironically only available in one color, not the color you see. This color hyacinth is brand new. And that pretty much sold out in its one airing in September. This is a hot pick on the day because we brought that color back and added this color, brand new hyacinth, and a dark indigo that's also brand new. These are a reversible knit jacket, blanket stitch styling on the pockets, the trim, the collar, cotton nylon poly. I want you to think almost like a sweater coat. That's what's going on here. Stretch, gutsy, thick sweater coat. New color hyacinth, new color navy, color that sold out last time, which to me is like a quintessential Nic and Zoe color palette. That suit gray, reversible to that beautiful copper cream. And so here we are, mid-weight, 2 coats in one. You call it the cool night jacket.
Cool night, yeah. And this is like, you wake up in the morning and you really just want to put your favorite sweatshirt on, but you have to look fabulous and polished. This is what you're going to reach for. You really don't have to try that hard under it because this is your statement piece. You put it on and you're instantly pulled together and polished and looking fabulous. It feels so good.
So it's completely reversible.
100% reversible. So we designed the tag. You can just, when you get this at home, you just snip it out. It's hanging there. Yeah, as a mom of 2 little ones, if you're a mom or a grandparent, teacher, I like to call it kid-proof because smudgy hands, or when I'm carrying my son into daycare and his feet get all over me.
Look at that.
You just turn it over, or if you're prone to spilling on things, which some of us are.
What a great look.
Just switch it around to the other side.
By the way, I'm wearing a medium, which is not my real size. It would be more like a small or an extra small, but nonetheless, I mean, what a killer look.
I love it over that shirt.
I do too, and I also just love the sweater knit concept. I also love, I don't know if you call this whip stitch or you call
blanket stitch, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's kind of just the technique to get that kind of rounded stitch look, and I just love it around all the trims. I mean, you kind of have a theme here with that, sweater from the beginning.
Okay, hyacinth is very limited. Reverses to charcoal gray. That's what you're seeing on Bridget. 200 remain in that color. Bridget, by the way, is 5'8". She's wearing an extra large. Then I slipped on the medium, but I would normally probably wear a small in the brand new dark indigo, which reverses to like a flannel heather gray. 300 remain here. And then the copper, can you put that one on? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Is that bossy of me?
No.
That is the best bet to get your size, and that is the color that sold out last year when this was available, debuted, and just came in one color. Copper reverses as well to that kind of flannel suit gray.
And you can, leave the sleeves turned down, or if you really want to show that other side, just pop it on. But this has been a great color for us.
Honey, it's so sharp.
And great with the, both of the colors that we have over this.
And I love the length, which is like thigh driving coat length, which means, oh, is that yours?
No.
Oh, that's hysterical. Wait, somebody left their lipstick in this coat. I would be willing to bet it's Jen Coffee, and it's a year old because the last time this coat was on the air was with Jen Coffee a year ago. Anywho.
Put it right back.
Maybe she'll get it back a year later. But this is a hot pick on the day, and so since we only have one order of the year, I have to encourage you, please don't wait. Please check out of cart.
I love the hyacinth too because it's this really great fashion color and you get that beautiful, beautiful color, but then, when you just want a little bit of a neutral, just switch it around. When you need a break from the purple, just pop it on the gray side.
Can you do that for me? Can you do a little switcheroo and inside it out? Because I just insided out mine.
Ooh, well, I'll do it.
Which was blue, navy blue. Like, that's really fresh and chic. Again, I'm in a size that is obviously a bit too big for me. Also patch pockets, but just on the original side, when you reverse it, you don't get a pocket utility unless you want to use it on the inside.
Yeah,
but
you just pop it.
Such a great look. Just make sure you snip that little tag out with like a manicure scissor. I always pop a collar, but when you let it do its lapel thing, then you get the
contrast,
the two-tonality of it, and that's really good looking.
And it's so great for travel too. Like, I love building a travel wardrobe around a color palette. So like, say you got the navy one and you did your whole, your whole luggage around navy and gray, and then your jacket's gonna go with everything. So it's a great travel piece, and it's so comfortable too.
500 out the door. There's one order of this for the year. It was only on air one time when it sold out, and it only at that time came in the copper, which I love. It actually, to this day, is.
And QVC brought it back, yes.
So the copper is kind of my favorite.
It's pretty great.
You reverse it again.
Yes.
But the navy is my second favorite. Do you know what this reminds me of? This may sound crazy. I studied in Switzerland when I was in college. And every weekend when we were not taking classes, Monday through Thursday, we would all hop on a train and just travel across the country of, in the
Fun.
Europe. And, yeah, it was great. And we went to Austria one weekend. And in Austria, I vividly remember discovering these boiled wool Austrian jackets. And I actually took a train back all by myself without my friends a week later because I was like, I should have gotten one. And I was like, I'm gonna get one. And I took the train back. I stayed in a convent for the night and woke up the next day and I was like, boiled wool jacket, boiled wool jacket. So that, I don't know why,
Yes.
but like it's giving me that flavor.
Yes, and like you said earlier, it's a sweater knit, but it is so sharp and has this like structured look to it, but it is a sweater, and it's you're gonna be able to wear it all day. And I also think, like, maybe in a warmer climate, this is gonna be your winter coat.
Yep.
In a northern climate, it becomes your indoor topper piece, and it's thin enough that you can layer it under a coat,
So, by the way, indigo is going to be the first to sell out. And then, Miss Bridget, will you reverse it again? Do you mind? And then the hyacinth, which is also new, very popular. So, do you think it's crazy of me, sidebar, this would normally be over $200 with tax and shipping. So, the time to be getting some of this fall preview fashion in the new styles, new colors, new from a brand like this, Nic Zoe, is now. Because this time tomorrow, this will be $198. But back to, I feel like the mid-weight, lightweightness of it, yes, it could be outerwear in like spring or fall.
Early fall, yeah.
But I actually would keep it on indoors.
Totally.
Because it's just kind of like a long blazer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you can think of it like your blazer, like your third piece. And I think there's a lot of women who don't need to wear a formal blazer during the day.
Agreed.
And you just need to look sharp and fabulous.
Oh my gosh, that copper. So, by the way, can we talk about, because in the copper, the whip stitch is done in cream.
Yes.
And then the interior is that flannel suit gray.
Right, so you
this
get, like,
is the
3
only
colors.
choice that has the 3 colors.
Yes.
And then I don't know if you guys see this, and maybe that's why it's giving me Austrian, because you continued the blanket stitch all the,
It's great.
molto
It's great.
bueno.
This color
really
too,
good.
it's there's something a little unique about this color. Like, it's not your everyday neutral, but it feels like such a classic.
Dark indigo is last call, 5 dozen remain. Juicy big pockets.
Yeah, great pockets.
Like hide a phone in there, like you're totally good to go. And I stand at 5'5", 5'6", and it's hitting me like maybe an inch or 2 above the knee. So, if it's leggings that you're loving with a knee-high boot in fall, like, woo!
Yeah. And it's you would think good with leggings because it's long, but how great is it with the wider shape
exactly.
too?
Dark indigo is gone, so all we have remaining are the copper cream, again, sale price on your screen. And then with 800 to go around in copper cream, there's also the hyacinth gray, fewer than 100 to go around. We are half gone officially, 900 out the door, and believe it or not, hand wash.
The hyacinth is like glowing. It is just this gorgeous color. I think it's gonna brighten up, anyone's face who puts it on.
I totally agree. And then I love that it goes with everything else in the show. Like that,
Yes.
hang on, I'll be back. That, the top here, and then this coming up, you guys gotta see this. So the animal stripe blouse that we had, oh, perfect, sorry, Bridget's wearing it. Well, anyway, you see how she's
But
wearing
even
it?
with the copper.
Yes, but even, look at this, guys, look at this. With the copper.
I love that.
Like,
That is so cute.
and then do you see this coming up? Can I give these to you, Alex? Thank you for being awesome. This is, it's a lace button front Henley knit. And you're like, lace? Yeah, it's like embossed lace. It's the coolest thing coming up. So, I mean, again, a great layering piece under the jacket. All we have are the hyacinth, nearly sold out, and the copper. which is called copper cream. 700 copper cream remaining. And then the hyacinth, 5 dozen. Oh, wow. Don't forget it's reversible, even though I know it's not in the graphic. And also it's a semi-fitted fit, done in cotton nylon poly, hand wash. Just column-like silhouette, no weird A-line flare, no swing jacket style, just a very clean, minimal, crisp, and then the blanket stitch that gives it some like sincere personality.
It's such a fun piece. It's like, and I'm so glad QVC brought back this color.
Me
because
too.
It was so hot last year.
Well, and I just think it's so fresh, especially going into fall, because it's not as overt as like pumpkin or cornucopia, but it's got kind of like this Sedona, Arizona feel. And because of the blend, remember what Zoe said, there's no wool in their collection because, you know, there's always going to be a bunch of us that don't love wool. So this is cotton nylon poly. Ironically, in this color palette, you'll wear this as much in fall, which we are previewing now, as you will keep it in rotation in spring.
Absolutely, it's the perfect spring jacket. I totally agree. I mean, the weight is so great, and it's like it's also gonna, you know, if you're a scarf person too, it's gonna kind of pop and feature, you know, your scarf game.
Oh, great look.
Yeah,
and I, you know, because we keep talking about your brand identity, which is cool, modern, like elevated, but not always super dressy. This with jeans, like a great little ankle jean or a wide leg jean and a sneaker would be great.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can totally, it's a, you know, dress up, dress down, apple picking, going to work, anything you're doing.
And don't forget, like leave it in the mudroom and use it as outerwear because it's a great look and it's so cozy soft, it's like baby blanket. Oh, yes. All right, we do not have enough time for a full presentation of